Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Second stage, grammar. Today we're going to talk about noun plurals. Noun plurals. Okay? Chapter 11. At this point, it is convenient to set forth the ways of distinguishing singulars from plural nouns. So we have to distinguish between singular and plural. Of course, most of you are familiar with plural and singular. But here in this book, in this chapter, there are in some details. Okay, what do we mean by singular? Singular means one, and plural it means more than one. Okay, so when we say that this is singular, it means only one. Plural it means more than one, two, three, four, etc. But, and this is very important, but meaning does not always work as a test of number. Okay, I talked about some exceptions. For example, I like your hair. Is hair singular or plural? Assuming it means not a single strand, but the coiffure or touch on someone's head. You see here? So is hair here singular or plural? Nor will form always do. The form sometimes is not a test. Sometimes you can see a form, a word from its form, you can see it as what? As a singular, but it is not singular, it is a plural, or vice versa. Okay, for example, the word physics, it ends with S. Okay, it ends with S, but it is singular. It is singular. Okay, other words, for example, Solomon does not have S, but it is plural. So, generally speaking, singular and plural are clear, but sometimes we have exceptions and we have to know these exceptions. Here we have three useful tests. There are three useful tests for number in the noun. Number one, a noun is singular if it can take one of these substitutes: he, him, she, it, this or that. It is a plural if it can take as a substitute they, them, these, or those. For example, the beach was covered with white sand, so we can use it instead of the beach, so it is singular. Have you studied phonetics? Phonetics, it. Okay, although it has S, it ends with S, but it is singular. Where did you hang my trousers? Trousers, plural, so we use them. So plural is what? Instead of trousers. Number two, the number of a noun may be signaled by a modifier, another test, like several, many, this, that, these, those, 15, or by pronoun reference like his, her, its, the. You see, for example here, we saw many fish swimming under the bridge. Many. So we use many with the plural, not with singular. So we know that fish here is a plural from many. In returning to the fold, the sheep changed its direction. It's. So here it's. So the sheep is what? It means that here it is what? It is singular. Why? Because we have it. And here the same. The sheep changed their direction. You know that sheep can be singular or plural. Okay? Sheep, sheep. Zero suffix, if you remember this. The sheep changed there. So here the sheep is what? Plural. But here it is what? Singular. From this we can know that, from this pronoun we can know that this is singular or plural. Number three, when a noun functions as a subject of a verb, its number is sometimes shown by the form of the verb. Okay? It is the singular noun that goes with the third person. you know that you are familiar with this when you have subject and the verb has s, when it takes s, so this is what this means, that it is singular. For example, measles is a contagious disease. So we have here what the verb is, so here measles is what? Singular. Although it has s, it means الحصبة الألمانية, so it is a disease. You see here is. So from the verb. Here we have the goods are. So here are. So that this means that the goods what? Plural, not singular. See? Here we have exercises, very important to see them, to see whether these are singular, plural. Okay. Also, we have this exercise. Encircle the noun modifier or pronoun reference that reveals the number of the italicized noun. Italicized يعني مائل. Dear, news. So you see few, that, singular or plural, few, singular or plural. Okay. Poetics, and is and poetics. See, my sisters lost their ancestors. She shot both quail on the wing. Both with singular or plural. It's very important. Encircle the verb that reveals the number, see, of the italicized noun. The Chinese was where oats is his best crop. The paths are species has become. See, we have another group of nouns known as collective nouns. Very important. What is collective nouns? Collective nouns may be either singular or plural. Singular or plural in meaning when they are singular in form. Okay, either singular or plural in meaning. Meaning what? Maybe singular or plural. But the form is what? The form is singular. You see? Its form, when you see this word, when you see this noun, the form is what? Is singular. But the meaning can be singular or plural. Okay? These nouns that represent a collection or unit of individuals. For example, tribe, قبيلة, family, team, committee, faculty, chair, staff, okay, can be singular or plural. When we consider them as singular or plural, for example, a speaker is likely to use singular forms, for example, verbs, pronouns, determinants, in connection with such nouns when he is thinking of the unit as a single whole. Okay? When we think of this noun, of this unit as one, as a single whole, it means as one. We use what? We use singular. But he will use plural forms when he has most in mind the separate individuals. Okay? When we think of them as individuals, when we think of them as persons, as people within the unit, in this case, we can say that plural. Okay? For example, here, the family is sitting. You see here we use is, so it means the family is what? Singular. As one is sitting at the dinner table. It means all the family. As one is what? The unit sitting. Or the family, plural here, have here means that what? It is plural. Have gathered from many parts of the country. Have, the family, have, it means individuals, persons, sisters, brothers, parents, father and mother. So this is what? This is plural. See? The same thing here, indicate plural. The band is, the band are, the chore became, dissatisfied with their robes, with is singing. The staff مثلا our staff كادر كلية مالتنا مثلا Saturday. The staff of the college paper was a high quality group. Means as a staff, as one unit. But the staff of the college paper were assembled to discuss their last edition. It means the individuals, Mr. Ahmed, okay, Mrs. Hawra, Dr. Haidar, okay, Mr. Sajid, all. Here we have very important point. In addition to the singular plural nouns, there are several groups of irregular plurals. We have irregular, smaller group of irregular, okay, exceptions. Number one, 3 nouns still retain in en plural. En plural, not s. For example, ox, oxen, child, children, brother, brethren, okay? Also we can say brothers, and also we can say brethren. See? Child, children, ox, oxen. This exception. En. Remember we talked about this morphologically condition. Another group 0, suffixal plural. 0. Okay? Like sheep, sheep. 0, 0, morpheme. Deer, swine, beer, etc. These are easy. And another group, we have 7 common nouns form their plural by a replacive element of infix. You see, for example, man, man, mice are good, man, month, or woman. See, tooth, toothes, no, tooth, teeth, foot, feet. Okay. Mouse, mice, moo mouses. Like an ox, oxen. Yeah. Another group, number 4. One set of nouns has the stem of the plural, an element that's different from the stem of the singular. For example, calf, for example, has calf as the singular element. But plural, we change. You see, for example, we have some nouns change when we add s. These are, as I said, irregular. Calf, calves. Child, children. See? We add. Here, for example, wife, wives. Wife. Can't say wife is, no, wives. I have, for example, 4 wives, 3 wives. You see, you change ve to ve and add s or es. We have another group. These changes in endomorph is an example of morphemic change. It is called morphemic change. Morphophonic change. Nouns in this group end in s, f, or the. Okay, change. For example, house, houses. Se to ze, houses. Knife, knives. See? Mouth, mouths. Mouths. A change. Here we have examples, exercise you have to fit them. Here we have another languages, okay? Some nouns from other languages, not important. We finish with this, we end with this, number 2. If you have any question, any comment, you can add and I will answer all your questions. Thank you so much.